been damn accurate with it too. So I've been having a great time watching both these teams, and we're seeing FaZe look more and more human, with potentially a chance for them to lose their first series all tournament in the match that matters the most. We're going into Game 7, and it's already a kickoff for the Peeps.
We've said it before, and I'll say it again. Once you show the vulnerability in Peeps, that's when everything starts to change. Once you have proven that they are not invincible, once you have shown their vulnerabilities, that's when you find your confidence. And speaking of confidence, Magic Bear already challenging out at midfield. Something he was passive before, but he is aggressive now, and I love this change. 30 seconds in, though. First killer's got a dribble. He's got a bump, and he's got a goal. First killer with a first blow of game number 7.
Oh, first killer can't be stopped. He always initiates and finally he executes on his own, and he just deposits this with everyone flying through the air. He's been, like, he still is my favorite player to watch from FaZe, because you give him the ball and he could just 1v3. He does it all. Kickoff, though. Okay, that was a little scary, a little close. But the Peeps have pulled off some shenanigans before on the kickoff.
Speaking of shenanigans, Magic Bear just absolutely bodying the defense here. Speaking of bodying the defense, though, AJ almost gets bodied by a bump there out of Sypical. Able to dodge it, but only by a millimeter here. And speaking of millimeters, Magic Bear barely getting around the defense once. Can't get around it twice, though. And it's up to Reddles to contain this into the orange half. Sypical pops this one up high. Mist will be there to meet it. AJ, though, there to meet it on defense and pops it out to Reddles, who doesn't get there in time. He's met by 50-50 from First Killer, and First Killer is met with a demo against Magic Bear. Here comes FaZe and that over-aggression that we've talked about before. Similarly to Peeps getting that first goal and finding their confidence, that's what happens here for FaZe Clan. They see vulnerability in the Peeps. They see themselves that first goal, and now it is time for them to hit the gas. No breaks whatsoever.
It's really good confidence from Sypical, too, not letting kind of this potential comeback from the Peeps get to him as he's following up with all of his clears and all of his setups, no matter if it means a 50 goes awry. But Sypical to miss, or not, well, Sypical's watching Miss get the ball, and that's all we gotta do is keep watching Sypical, because he sure did score a lot.
The pure speed at which FaZe is diving into the final third of the pitch. If that gets boomed over their head, that is easily a counterattack, but they do not care. They are running everything at the offense here, and it is working out beautifully. 2-0 here, 3:30 left on the clock. Plenty of time for the Peeps to try and make a comeback, but they need some shots on target. That one denied by Sypical, falling from the skies, and he still makes the save, but he can't get it off the half. Magic Bear here in the corner dishes it out to AJ instead. Oh, let the ball go there, and AJ will get it center, but no one's there for the follow-up. First Killer comes away with a dribble, and FaZe walk away unscathed.
Oh, finally Reddles gets demoed after trying to stop First Killer up in the ceiling. 2-0 for FaZe. And I know the don't choke challenge seems easy, but we've seen FaZe in this position before, and it didn't end well. But let's all forget about all that, because it's a new phase, it's a new game, and this is all the cards on the table. AJ has 2 defenders in his way. Tips it over to AJ, who bumps or at least backflips. It's right on the goal line, and Magic Bear scores.
That is one of the smartest plays we have seen all day. Rather than AJ try to, or excuse me, Reynolds try to go for the ball here, he immediately headhunts for Mist, and AJ does the same. They guarantee that goal is going to be open, and as long as Magic Bear can put it on target, they got a goal, and they've got full faith in their player to do so. Half the game remaining, exactly 2:30 on the clock, and half the deficit cut away. AJ on the ceiling, though, cannot find a clean touch, and Peeps got to retreat into defense to try and start up their offense. They're only there for a second, though. AJ puts it on target, and with a demo from Reddles, FaZe got to scramble to find a defense.
Magic Bear needed to win that challenge against Mist and whiffs it, and here comes the train of FaZe, and all the defenders in the air, but no one home in front of the net, as Mist has a quick response.
This is brilliant from Sypical. Pop it up high, and even though he cannot get the shot on target, as long as he can get all the defenders to jump, that loose defense that Peeps have unfortunately been susceptible to throughout this series shows itself again. It has shown its ugly head a couple too many times for Peeps fans to be comfortable with, and unfortunately, there ain't nothing comfortable when shots like that are starting to ring away. It may have been off target, but as you can see, FaZe, they are not content with a 2-goal lead. They want to bury the Peeps here in game number 7.
I used to say mist doesn't mist, but sometimes he do, and that's okay because you're up 3-1. It's just about keeping that lead. Now Typical goes to steal some boost as Peeps more focused on the ball and how this next offense will go. Reddles through the midfield, just trying to truck his way through as Magic Bear has been there to support him, and that's the kind of layers I like from the Peeps. There's one important layer in front of the net, and AJ has a critical save. FaZe don't still have possession as misses in the air. Typical tries to redirect, and somehow Magic Bear still saves that. I have no idea how.
He has stepped up phenomenally during the back half of this series, but unfortunately stepping up is great, but unless you got a step ladder to climb over your opponents, I don't know how you're going to get past FaZe. They continue to just cut out every option that Peeps go for. Can they cut this one out? The answer is no. To the backboard it goes, but Typical reads it before. The oncoming offense, speaking of oncoming offense, missed out of nowhere at midfield, sets up yet another one for FaZe. AJ pops it over one though, can't connect with Reddles, and with less than a minute to go, the time is ticking away and the chances are dwindling for a comeback from the Peeps.
And Magic Bear is just this brick wall in front of the net and the backboard too. FaZe have been trying everything, but really have thrown but the kitchen sink at this point. But it's 36 seconds. It's not FaZe struggling, it's the Peeps. You've started this comeback. And this would be a horrible way to go out, but man, did you make it such a challenge for FaZe. 25 seconds, and it's going up into the Peeps end. Magic Bear and Reddles, though, they draw out FaZe and hope to connect with AJ on the long pass, but Typical gets there first and sends the Peeps packing. Another 10 seconds goes by, and this could be the end, and Mist gets the insurance goal.
Seals the deal. Mist and FaZe Clan have found themselves with a stellar performance in the finals. They may have let this one slip away. They had it 3-1, and once it became 3-3, they decided to not just turn on the Jets, they strapped them to the back of their cars and never let go. FaZe Clan with an otherworldly performance to close out the RLE GG Roster Royale, and they are your champions. Congratulations to FaZe Clan.
And through a game 7 and almost a comeback from the Peeps, and the Peeps just feel like the kings of the second half, but finally FaZe Clan, they know how to shut the door. And well, for one of the teams in this tournament, they at least know how not to choke and not how to lose a series as well. FaZe Clan undefeated are your champions. Big congratulations to them.